This week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and as the weather starts to clear up and it's time to start doing all of those outdoor activities, make sure you take care of yourself, watch out for it with the sunscreen, and make sure you keep yourself well hydrated. And the best way to do that is that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Saturday night, which means 1, 2, 3 parfaits are on special behind the counter. Get your orders into Tori so she can take them over to Virgil and he'll get them all made up for you as we get ready to go into another exciting night of Grappler's Keep. And again, we're going to go with this new format that we're starting off here, where we have the Queen's Court followed by the Round Table, 6 women's matches, a little intermission here as we set, then as I get the next round set up, and then 6 men's matches. Additional matches, but more importantly, gets more visibility for all of the different wrestlers out there, which they like, and more chance for you to see your favorite members of the crew, which you will like as well. And for those of you joining us for the first time, what is Grappler's Keep? This is our WWE 2K23 universe where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we love to call the Dice Tray. We're getting ready to march towards our next premium live event. That would be the Joust, our version of Survivor Series. I'm trying to work out the details to see if we can do a War Games match or not. If not, we will definitely have a Survivor Series matches for sure. And with that, that's what we're going to be marching towards here. But until then, we've got a number of good rivalries. Nice thing about splitting this up is that we have more women's rivalries and more men's rivalries. So we're going to see a lot more intense action as things go. So before we do anything else, let's take a quick look at the news. No news alerts at this time. Probably nothing because this is setting things up here for the first time. But that's fine. So with that, without any news there to report, I think we still have some people recovering from injuries, but we'll see how things go from there. I think they're actually on the not able to wrestle list right now, so we'll be going with everyone else. So let's go ahead, and I started with the wrong screen here, didn't I? So you can see who the first match is, but let's go ahead and roll with the intro. To step into the dice tray. Welcome to Grappler's Keep. Alright, let's go ahead and get things started here. We have 6 women's matches on the docket here tonight. Starting off with Goldie Boone will be bearing the Women's Hunter's Mark for the 3rd time here. We'll talk about the significance of that. And she'll be doing that up against Pickens Sarlano. In our second match, we have one of our rivalry matches going on here, Annabelle Dukes against Desiree Bouveau. In our third match, we have some women's tag team action as we have an ongoing rivalry now between Divine Smite and Anarchy. Women's singles action here. We have a rivalry going on right now between Annalith and Minyud Maitlar. In other action, we have Nail Caillo going up against Lorana. In our women's main event, it'll be the Hags going up against the Shield Maidens, which will make for a fun event here. So, let's go ahead and get things started. Goldie Boone is bearing the Women's Hunter's mark. This is, for those of you joining us for the first time, this is our Women's Championship. We have one for the women. We also have one for the men. This is a fighting championship. Must be defended or borne every time we have a stream, whether it's a regular event or a premium live event. If you successfully bear the Hunter's mark 4 times in a row, and we've had that happen already with the Dungeon Master, has been able to do that. We haven't had anyone do that on the women's side yet, but Goldie's going to give it a good run here. You can cash that in for an automatic shot at either the Master Melee Men's Championship or the Lady of Valor Women's Championship the following stream. So Goldie has successfully borne it 2 times. A 3rd time here will get her 1 match away from perhaps getting another rematch against Belle Sanders, who took the Women's Lady of Valor belt away from her a few PLEs ago, but now standing in her way is one Pickin Sarlano. So let's see what happens here as we start things off here on Grappler's Keep. Here we are inside Diet Water Arena here in Louisville. All right. Coming out first, this will be Pickin Sarlano. She is out of the sci-fi TPRG realm. She's a traveler here from the galaxy of Andromeda, which she feels is the most superior galaxy in the universe, and she is its most superior entity coming from that galaxy, and feels that she should be superior to everyone else in here, and has come close to proving that. She's held the Women's Hunter's mark once before, has never had a shot at the women's title shot except for the introductory tournament, where I believe she made it to the quarterfinals. But right now, she's hoping to stop Goldie Boone, get that belt around her waist, and start earning her title shot. But in order to do that, she must beat the current wearer of the belt, and here she comes now. It is Goldie Boone. Part of the posse chasing after Belle Sanders and Curtis the Pistol Powell in the Weird Wild West after that gang destroyed the family ranch. Unfortunately, all 4 of them, along with Rufus, were caught in a space-time vortex loop kind of thing and deposited here. So as they try to find a way back home, they are here in Grappler's Keep making a living. She held the Women's Championship, the Lady of Valor belt, for a number of weeks, only to lose it to Belle Sanders, and now she has the Hunter's mark around her waist for bearing it in the ring for the 3rd time. If she can get a win here, then a win next week, she will get a match against Belle Sanders. We'll go back to our ring announcers. We show you the belt that they are all competing for. This is the Women's Hunter's Mark.
Introducing the challenger from out of this world, Hikaru Satoru. And her opponent from Stillwater, she is the Women's Internet Fighting Champion, Gloria Boone.
Holding that belt proudly there. Getting ready to hand it off to the ref. for this match. Shows it to Picken, who acknowledges that's the belt that they're competing for. Let's see who does it here in this match. Picken looks set. Goldie is staying loose. Game face going. There's the bell, and let's get started. And Goldie comes out with the quick kicks and chops right away. Big elbow shot to the head. Hard whip. No. Ripcord into a drop kick. Big stomp onto the hand, and Goldie's going right after. A big punt to the side, and another one. Standing over. Big stomp to the arm once again. Definitely want to target that. Another big kick. Celebrating a little bit here. Now goes right back to the task at hand. Trying to figure out where she wants to go. Leaping over. Now she wants to go up top. Going up early. Big body splash here, hooks the leg, but only a 1 count. Picken pops right back up. Oh, dropkick missed by Goldie. Picken takes advantage, gets a strike in, pulls her up, face plants her straight down, and now she's hooking the leg early for a pin. But no, not happening there. Picken wants to get that belt badly, wants to get that title shot. Gonna show off some core strength here. Deadlift into a military press, and just drops her straight down. Into the ropes, leap, split leg splash. And now Goldie's going to try to roll outside to recover, and here comes Solano. Flying senton over the top rope, nails Goldie. Deadlift again, up into a powerbomb onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats there outside the ring. Pulls her up. And now hard. Oh, I don't know if she was aiming for the post or not. Missed it, thank goodness for Goldie's sake anyway. As the count goes, now Pickens coming right back out. Resets the count, now comes right back after a big clubbing forearm to the back. Already wiping her hands of the whole deal, but now here comes Goldie coming back. Playing a little possum there, wraps her up. Nice sit-out slam there. Pulls her up. And now gets thrown back into the ring. Springs over the top rope and comes right back after her. No rest there. Big forearm shot to the head. And down goes Picken. Goldie whips her hard into the corner. Puts her up on the top turnbuckle. Don't know if she wants to be there or not. Has her set. Wheelbarrows her over into a massive bulldog from the top rope. That might be it for Picken. Hooks the leg. But no, somehow she has the wherewithal to kick out. Got to give her credit on that one. Goldie's ready. Wraps her up. Hits the goat roper. Flips her over, hooks the leg for the pin. And still Pickens able to kick out. Goldie thought she had it there. Goldie not wasting any time. Pulls her up. Series of forearm strikes. Goes up. Nice Hurricane Rana. It's going to go up second rope. Spins around. Moonsault, but nobody home. Picken takes advantage. Wraps her up. Has her up. Goes for the UFO and hits it. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Goldie kicks out. Picken thought she had it there. Goldie rolls outside. Trying to recover. Picken waiting to spot where Goldie is. As the count starts. Flies over that senton. Nails it again. Big stomp to the head that time. Works her way around, pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick to the gut. Abdominal stretch lift into a gut buster. Pulls her up again. Now throws her back inside the ring, knowing that she cannot win the belt with a count out. A count out or DQ does not transfer the championship. Big series of strikes. Whips her hard into the ropes. Drops down. Big forearm shot there. Quick kick by Goldie to get loose from there. Another big kick. Kicks and strikes from all over, catching Picken by surprise. Now she whips Goldie hard and spears her in the corner. Goes for a boot on the chest, but Goldie pretty much blocked it. Nice little kind of a leg sweep there. Pointing the accusing finger, and a shotgun drop kick nails her this time as Picken goes outside. Goldie comes after her as Picken comes in. And now we got the mind games going here as they're going back and forth. This time Goldie was ready. Shot to the back. Hard whip in the corner now by Picken by Goldie. Puts her up top again. She going to go for that wheelbarrow bulldog in? Looks like she is. And she nails it. Waiting for her to get up. Has her wrapped up. She's going to go for the goat roper one more time. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And still Picken kicks out. Goldie's a little furious, it looks like here. Not wasting any time, though. Going right back after her. Springboard up. Drop kick misses. The Picken not able to take advantage. Goldie's still able to be in control. Hard whip. No! Kind of a hip check off of the ripcord there. Grabs the leg. Stump pull her forward. Sees Picken getting up, changes her mind. Rips around. Big neck breaker. Pulls her up. Kick to the back again. Daring her to get up. She's either daring her to get up or trying to keep the crowd going. Picken pulls herself up outside the ring onto the ring apron. Forearm strike. Another. Picken barely holding on. Another forearm strike. And now Goldie's got her. Neck drop onto the second rope. Goes upstairs on the top rope. Moonsault from the top rope onto the mats outside and nails it. Holds Picken's arm out. Knee drop right onto the elbow. Not wasting any time. Kick gets blocked. Picken grabs it, gives her a kick into the hamstring herself, wraps her up. Face plants her straight down, almost hitting the retaining wall. Pulls her up again. And now whips Goldie into the ring. Goldie back up to her feet and ready for her. Went for a clothesline, missed. Nice little swing kick there by Picken. Scoops her up. Tilt-a-whirl slam, hooks the leg. But no, Goldie kicks out. Swinging knee to the back. Going up, top rope. 450 splash, nails it. Hooks the leg for the pin. And the match is over, and we have a new bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark. It is Goldie Boone. A lot of great action in this one. But Picken was able to outlast Goldie. Great match to start us off with here tonight.
Here is your winner, and new Women's Internet Fighting Champion,
Picken Solano is our new bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark. She will bear it for the first time next week. As you can see, she's fairly happy about this one. She knows that she's on a trail that could lead to a title shot. 4-star match, a great way to start off with here tonight, everyone. Alright, now we'll go to rivalry action here. Alright, we have a rivalry going on here with Desiree Bouveau, a business argument that's being settled inside the ring. Desiree says she was not properly paid for one of her singing engagements at Annabelle Duke's speakeasy known as the Fresh Fantasy. Annabelle says that Desiree was paid in full as per contract. Desiree says otherwise, so they are settling it here inside the ring for the next few weeks. And coming out first is the accuser, Desiree.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Beautiful, charming, Blade.
Belle of every ball, singer, dancer, performer of stage and ring. Making a name for herself here. She says it's nothing personal with Annabelle. She just wants the money she feels she deserves and is owed. And says if she has to earn it by what she does here, so be it. She'd rather have it in the money in her purse than determined by a series of matches, but that's how they've decided to settle it.
From the west side,
Annabelle Duke, toughest person on the west side of town. Just ask anyone. She runs the Fresh Fantasy Speakeasy. She and Desiree are both part of our noir RPG realm. Every noir setting has to have the gun mall, and that would be Annabelle. Here's the bell, and here we go. Annabelle comes out swinging first. Pulls her up. Nice slam straight down. Has her by the head, swinging around. Nice swinging neck breaker. Handstand into a body splash. Desiree slowly tries to get up. Gets a big kick from Annabelle, who's had all the offense here at the start. Picks her up, and it's snake eyes right into the turnbuckle. Big series of stomps here, stomping the water out of the mud puddle. Pulls her up to her feet. Big strike there. Wraps the arm around the rope. As long as she can legally get away with it. You can see Desiree's hurting there. Flips her over. Flips her back. Big elbow drop right onto the knee. Flips her over again. Rakes the nails down the back. And now Desiree's had enough of this. Grabs hold, puts her up against the ropes. Big strike there, and now just grinding the rope into the throat of Annabelle. Releases before the 5 count. And now big whip hard into the rope. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. And nice little hip toss. You think that's easy to do? Try doing it in a skirt. These ladies will tell you it is not easy at all. Annabelle tries to take control, but Desiree elbows herself free. Big running clothesline there. Traps Annabelle into the corner. Now she's getting the stomps. Big series of stomps with those high heels by Desiree. And now it's ground and pound time. Followed with a slap across the face. I could say what kind of slap it is, but we don't use that kind of language on this channel. Annabelle pulls her up to her feet as Desiree goes outside, and Annabelle's ready. Quick strikes. Desiree maybe took too long of a break. Pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick. Swinging neck breaker once again. Again, that handstand slam working pretty good. Now she's going to go up top. She calls that swinging neck breaker sometimes the fedora. Nice double axe handle from the top rope. And she's going to hook that leg. But only a 1 count. Still a little bit early. Desiree kicks free. Another series of kicks and strikes. Nice drop kick. Annabelle comes right back up, but gets another kick right to the gut. And now Desiree starts to celebrate a little bit as Annabelle gets to her feet. And another slap across the face, rolls her over, hits the high heel. And now the fists are flying all over the place. And Annabelle Dukes rolls away. Says she's had enough. And looks like she's trying to leave. And Desiree says, oh, you're not going anywhere. Goes right back after her. Throws her hard into the ring apron and now pushes her back in. Let's see if Desiree can take advantage of the situation here. Pulls her up. Quick kick. Wraps her up. Nails the kiss goodnight. Casually lays on for the pin. And the win goes to Desiree Bouveau. Here you see, setting it up, hits the kiss goodnight. She knows it's over at this point, so just casually lays on top of Annabelle, knowing that the win is over. So for those keeping track, the count is 1-1 in this rivalry so far. Annabelle and Desiree each have a victory now. As right now it's Desiree, the one sitting pretty. Only a 2-star match. It was a pretty quick one. And of course we got an ad break going. Sorry about that, everyone. And next we're going to have tag team action here. As we have the team... Oh, it's just going to be singles action here. As Spectre will be going up against Brenlor. Spectre representing Anarchy, that women's tag team, and Brenlor representing the team of half-elf clerics known as Divine Smite. These two teams don't have a little rivalry going on right now. Brenlor says Divine Smite feels that this tag team of Anarchy does not belong here and needs to go back to the wastelands where they belong. Their style of fighting does not reach the levels that is expected here in Grappler's Keep. And of course, Anarchy says we go by our own rules. We wrestle by our own styles. So we'll see what happens with this. We'll wait for the ad break to end in 3, 2, 1, 0, and we'll get going with this very interesting rivalry here. Let's see who's coming out first. It is the team of Anarchy. They are from the post-apocalyptic wastelands. Spectre is the main wrestler here tonight, as she's a savant with all vehicles, and she's primarily here to keep Wicked out of trouble in and out of the wastelands, whereas Wicked, her partner, when not finding trouble, trouble seems to always find her. The problem is Wicked seems to like trouble. As you see, Wicked is already out of the vehicle as Spectre is trying to get the vehicle powered down. And now she's in the ring to try to get everybody up and going. So it looks like Wicked will be here as a second, or kind of a manager role here for Spectre. And coming out next is their competition. They are Divine Smite.
Representing the Ministry from Avalon, Brenda
Brenalor, half-elf cleric. At their temple, she has one motto as a cleric: she will heal you and bless you later after she destroys you. She'll live a little bit more relaxed than Brenalor, but don't mistake that relaxed attitude for lack of focus. Brenlar hoping to show that she can not only out-wrestle, but most likely try to outclass her as well. Spectre here to show that they belong here. No banding stipulations depending on the outcome of these matches, but Divine Smite really doesn't feel that Anarchy belongs. And it looks like they're set and ready to go. There's the bell. And Anarchy comes swinging first. Skullcracker right into the knee. Caught Brenlar by surprise. Big knee and a series of strikes here. Nice little maneuver there. Nice little technical move there. Ripcord into a big forearm shot. Jalen looking on in shock. So that Anarchy may not be the most polished, but she definitely has some technical skills here. Big strike. And now wraps her up. Quick snap suplex and goes right into the pin. But only a 1 count. Still very early. Another big clubbing strike. Works around. Nice Russian leg sweep. Holds on to it. Goes into a leg scissor stretch here. Going to try to get Brenlar to tap out. Brenlar's able to work herself free from the scissors. And now gets herself free from the stretch. But we'll see how much damage Spectre's already done. And Spectre going right at it still. Big series of strikes. Pulls her up. Big kick to the back. And now big strike by Brenlar. And Wicked goes after Jalen. Jalen striking back. The managers are even getting into it at this point. The ref separates them out and has kicked Wicked out of the ring. Kicked them out. And looks like, yeah, Jalen is gone as well. Both of them are kicked out. So neither one has this emotional and spiritual and other support. Brenlar went for something and looks like she slipped and missed. Spectre takes advantage, goes up and around. Nice maneuver there. Has the legs for the pin. And Spectre catches Brenlar by surprise and gets the victory. Nice flip there. I don't think we've seen that move from her in the past. Nicely executed. So for someone who's supposedly more of a rapscallion having no real technical wrestling skill, I think Spectre has kind of disproved that here tonight. She can be as technical as she wants. She may be wild and crazy, but sometimes crazy can be good. Only a 1.5 star match because of the length more like anything else, but I think Spectre's made a statement here tonight, folks. What do you all think? Alright, now we have women's singles action here. Oh! We've had a change here. Minion, Mitlar, and Annalith are going to be tag teaming against a improv tag team. Originally, I guess from what I'm hearing from the commissioner's office, is that originally Thrill and Chill were scheduled for this matchup, but Chastity York, the other, you see Charity Phillip out there, but Chastity York, the other member of Thrill and Chill, is still recovering from injuries, so she is not able to be here, was not cleared, and so even though Sable has said, yeah, you guys took the tag team titles away from us and all that, which doesn't make me like you too well, but a gig's a gig and money is money, and the show must go on. Shiny is still in getting some cybernetic connections revamped and replaced. So sure, I'll go in there. This is not for titles or anything like that. This will be more for bragging rights than anything else. So we will have Minion, Mitlar, and Annalith going up against Charity Philpott and Sable. This will be an interesting matchup here. And are we going tornado tag here? Nope. All right, looks like Anilith and Minyun are deciding they can't. Minyun says she wants to be in. Looks like they figured it out. Anilith reluctantly goes outside. It's going to be Minyun and Sable starting off. And here we go. Minyun goes for a move and misses. Charity gets a shot in. Sable has her wrapped up. We're going to go for some quick double team action here. Whip into the ropes. Double elbow shots. And now it's Charity Philpott in against Minyun. Drop some knees, and we're going to have another quick tag. Looks like they decided they're going to do very much quick tags. Boot misses. Minyun's ready. Gets kick in her own, and a face plant straight down. Goes for stomp. Sable misjudges. Now gets a hold. Full Nelson attempt here, but Minyun shows some strength. Gets out. Hammerlocks it. And now gets a strike in. Anilith gets a shot in as well. Big boot. Standing on the rope there. And now Minyun's just going for a straight choke here. Minyun is our mistress of the dark arts. Drow from the Underdark. Flips Sable over and goes for the pin. Charity's there for the save. Anilith tries to go after Charity. Chases her off. And now the count begins. The Sable is outside the ring. Minyun chin drops her on the top rope. And now Minyun's going to go after Charity. Does the same thing to her. As Sable comes in, Minyun was going to slide out, but sees her coming in. Doesn't waste any time. Scoops her up. Takes her to her own corner and snake eyes her. Charity swings and misses. Minyun does not miss, however. Pulls Sable up. And now is going to take her all the way across town to the part of town she doesn't want to be in. Hard into the turnbuckle. Elbows her way free. Anilith sneaks a shot in from behind. Minyun springboard splash misses. Sable goes after Anilith. Now here comes Minyun again. Anilith looked like she tried to go for a tag there. Didn't get it. And now had the head scissors stretch going. But had to break because of the ropes. Pulls her up. Big series of kicks. Big roundhouse shot, and down goes Sable, hooks the leg, goes for the pin. But no, Charity tries to come in for the save, it's not needed as Sable kicks out, but Charity goes after Minyun anyway. Minyun's ready. Arm drag slam, and she rolls out. Quick kick, and now there's the tag to Anilith. Big kick, but Sable rolls away. Running neckbreaker catches Anilith by surprise, and now she goes after Minyun. Chin drop. All's fair, I guess. Big strike by Sable. Throws Anilith down. Remember, Anilith has the bag of holding briefcase that she can cash in any time for a title shot for the Lady of Valor belt. She's waiting her time as Sable pulls her up and slams her twice. Looks like she grabbed her by the horns. Quick tag, and Charity Philpott is back in. Anilith ready for her. Hard whip, pulls her right into a ripcord drop kick. Big stomp to the back as Charity celebrates a little bit. Quick kick into the ropes. And that quick Hurricane Rana straight down. Celebrates to the crowd a little bit as Anilith tries to crawl away but gets hit by a big knee drop. Here's the tag, and here comes Sable back in. Anilith back to her feet. Sable has control. Hard whip into the ropes. Big elbow shot. Pulls her right back up to her feet. Big chop there. Slams her straight down. Pulls her up again. Big elbows to the gut. Gets herself free, and now she goes after Sable with another quick strike. Now it's her time. Whip into the rope, hits the ref. May have saved Sable there, but Anilith goes right up for a quick Hurricane Rana. Sable rolls outside. Anilith rolls out. Minyun standing over her. Sable's surrounded, takes a preventative shot against Minyun, and now gets a hold of Anilith, pulls her up. Spins her around and slams her right back down onto the mat as the count begins. Sable goes after Mignon, gets a forearm strike in and another. Does a chin drop. There as Annalith is back to her feet, working her way around. Sable goes up on the ropes to celebrate as Annalith comes in. Sable comes in just in time. Annalith takes over, hard whip into the ropes. Drops her drop down. Leapfrog over. Nice toe drop takedown. Flips her over, hooks the leg for the pin. Charity's there before, but also looks like Sable had the rope as well. Flips her to the side, kick to the back. Annalith celebrates a little too much, allows Sable to get loose, and here comes Charity. Quick kick into the ropes, and nice scissor slam there, hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Mignon was coming, but was not needed. Charity goes after Mignon. Throws her up and over the top rope. Big series of kicks, goes up. Crucifix slam, straight down. Pulls the arm out, double stomp right onto the arm. Annalith back to her feet. Holds the arm out, big series of kicks to the chest. Pulls her up to her feet once again. Another quick kick. And nice roundhouse shot brings her down. And let's see Sable coming back up to the ring apron. Charity gets free with an elbow to the gut. And now hard whip into the corner. And almost bounces out. Runs around. Going for the clockwork shot. Gets the boot in. And now just trying to choke the life out of the tiefling. And then let's go. Flips her over, hooks the leg for the pin. And Mignon is flying like a shot to break it up at the 1 count. Mignon goes out. Charity grabs a hold of her, throws her down onto the ring apron hard. Big kick to the back. Now chastising her for breaking the count, pulls her up. And now brings her over to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. There's the tag. Some double team action coming here. Snapmare holding her in place. Now a big running boot by Sable. And Sable celebrates. Annalith goes for the tag. And I guess it looks like she got the tag in. Here comes Mignon. Spin around. Nice scissor slam of her own. Hooks the leg. And there she was. Charity for the save. Pulls her up to her feet. Nice drop kick. Has Sable trapped in the corner. Elbows her way free as Mignon was trying to make a strike. Now old-fashioned just punch to the head. And now Sable springboard off the top rope with an elbow. Hooks the leg for the pin. And kicks out. And now going for the next stretch here. We got a good tag team match going here. With some not standard tag teams. There's the tag. And now Charity comes back in. Mignon up to her feet. Grabs Charity. Whips her hard into the ropes. Drops down. Nice toe drop takedown again. Big soccer kick to the side. And now slams the arm down. Waves bye-bye to Charity as she rolls out. Flying senton over the top rope and nails Charity. As they go at it, hooks her up. Nice snap suplex there. Big series of kicks. Looks like she went for clothesline and missed. Looks like Charity ducked. Now has her in a headlock. Now with a punch to the face. Pulls Mignon up. Throws her down towards the corner. To the other side there of the retaining wall. Holds the arm out and a big knee drop to the elbow. Pulls her up to her feet once again. They both separate out and look to get back in the ring, and they will get in at the 8 count. Scoops her up. Oh! Big kick to the head there. Goes for the pin. And Mignon is there. Anleth is there for the save. Double stomp by Charity. Now Mignon has control. Whips her hard into the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog over. Nice arm drag takedown. Now she goes to the corner for the tag, and here comes Anleth. And scoops her up and has her locked into the Black Widow. Trying to go for the submission. Sable blocks it. Mignon didn't do a very good job of intercepting there. Now whips Sable over the top rope. Charity down on the mat. Hooks the leg for the pin. And counts out at, kicks out at 2. And was upset. She thought she had it there. Wraps her around. And hits the chaotic turn, but she still kicks out. Anleth takes the run. Slams into her in the corner there. And now goes to the corner for the tag, and there's Mignon coming back in. And gets caught in a small package. And Anleth breaks it up right before the 3 count. Mignon struggles to get to her feet. Pulls herself up outside the ring. And a big shoulder block knocks her down. Here's the tag, and here comes Sable. Mignon up to her feet. Crawling back inside the ring. Quick kick wraps her up. Goes for a Canadian Destroyer, but Charity's there to break it up. Throws Anleth out of the ring. Mignon goes after Charity. Whips her over the top rope. And not just the 2 legal people in the ring. She's going up top. She might be going for the blizzard. The glitter blizzard, and hits it. Big stomp. Big stomp to the shoulder. Pulls her up. Quick kick. And now she's going for the Underdark. She has the submission locked in. Nowhere to go. No ropes to reach for. And here comes Charity, and she taps out. Unable to get any help. Anleth still going after Charity, and they realize now that the match is over. There you saw the steam valve run there. Big elbow drop. Great match here with 4 people who are not used to being in tag team action. Hey, Meldroth, thanks you for coming. Thank you for the compliment there. The unexpected tag team of Anleth and Mignon. Though these 2 have been kind of a rivalrous with each other in training, seem to have done pretty well here as a tag team. As they celebrate the victory here over Charity. Hey, thank you for that 400 bits there, Meldroth. It is appreciated. Virgil's going to get you that get you a lime phosphate, get you set up right away, it looks like. Or did you... Oh, you ordered a black and white. Okay, a chocolate soda. That'll work just as well, as we had a nice 4-star match here. And now, match 5 out of 6 for the ladies here as we are in the Queen's Court. We have Naol Kiaio, who we haven't seen for a little while here, going up against our satyr Lorana. This should be an excellent match. Both of them are excellent. Naol is a good technical wrestler. Lorana is definitely, got the hiccups here, more of an MMA style approach and all that, but should be an interesting matchup between the 2 styles. And we'll go ahead and get things loaded up here as I get a quick sip of Diet Water. As we return to Diet Water Arena. Coming out first, it's Naol Kiaio.
Making her way to the ring from out of this world, Nomi King O.
Niall is from one of the moons of Jupiter, the one known as Ganymede. Does not need sight because she does not have sight as we see. She sees everything using psionics. That's alright, Meldorf. Don't worry, you're still going to catch a great number of matches here. Like a wizard, you're not late. You get here just when you need to be. So she uses psionics to see where everybody is and to know where she is inside the ring. She can detect it all inside her head with her psionic ability. Which makes her quite an interesting competitor to go against. If you haven't seen her for a while, she's been recovering from some injuries, and she's back and cleared and ready to go. And coming up will be her opponent, Lorana. She's a fawn, a master of the Satyr School of Martial Arts, here to prove that that is the superior fighting style. And she has come to Grappler's Keep to prove just that. For those of you wondering, yes, we are still using 2K23. I'm a little over halfway done converting everybody over because between doing I'm trying to write up a D&D module for publication and working up some stuff for Gen Con. Plus, working full-time doesn't leave a whole lot of time for a lot of things, so I try to fit in the character conversion as often as I can. We hope to have it ready in time for our next premium live event, the Joust, our version of Survivor Series. As you see, Lorana is loose and ready to go. Our martial arts expert here in Grappler's Keep. Looks like Lorana is set. Neil is as well. Here's the bell. And here we go. Neil rushes right in. Only to get a spine buster out of Lorana. Little ring rust maybe wraps her up. And has her hooked in a dragon sleeper of sorts here. Kind of a version of the Satyr lock, but now Neil gets out. Kick to the back of the neck, and Bulldogs are straight down. Back in style here. Oh, an eat defeat. Nicely executed by Neil. Goes up. Hurricane Rana. Pulls her up to her feet once again. No rest here. Big series of strikes goes up. And the scissor slam. Pulls her up to her feet. And now whip into the ropes. Up and over onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats there outside the ring. Just waits for her. Celebrates a little bit as she waits for Lorana to come back in. And Lorana's ready. Nice slide there. Took her off her feet. And now Neil rolls outside. Lorana, not wasting any time, goes up top rope. Double axe handle shot from the top rope coming down. Pulls her up and knee to the head. Going right after her outside the ring, not wasting any time or motion. Strike to the back, now a knee drop to the side. Now she celebrates a little bit as Neil rolls to get up, and now here come the kicks and strikes. The big flurry of blows. Neil can't react quick enough, it looks like. Pulls her to her feet. Catches that leg. Big elbows right to the top of the knee. Blocks that strike. Gets one in on her own. And now throws Lorana back inside the ring. Lorana using the ropes to get up. Neil goes for a drop kick and misses. Lorana trying to take advantage. Big flurry of kicks here. Followed with a nice clothesline, slamming her down. Now hooks the leg for the pin. But kicks out. Gonna go upstairs. But Neil's up on her feet. Swings and goes after her. But no. Tomahawk chop from the top rope. And now it's ground and pound time. Oh, quick kick by Neil. Gets herself free from that. And now Veal throws her across the ring. Celebrate her finger in the air, and now Lorana comes right after her again. Hard whip into the corner. Spear into the turnbuckle. Big stomp to the chest. Another one. And goes for a third, but Neil blocks that with a kick of her own. Shotgun drop kick mostly misses. Stomp misses. Neil comes back up with a strike. And now into the ropes. Shoulder block doesn't go anywhere. But forearm to the back and hard into the corner. And a running forearm by Neil. Has Lorana down on the mat. Grabs her by the legs. Flips her over. And a reverse stump puller. Walks her way around as Lorana slowly tries to pull herself up. Neil right there. Shotgun drop kick. Tried to block it, but did not get the bulk of it. And a code breaker right to the face. Hooks the leg for the pin. She hit her with the Comet out of nowhere. And the victory goes to Neil. We've had a lot of fast-moving matches here tonight. And there you see the code breaker. The 180 spin was all she needed to get the momentum, and Neil is back. As you can see, the crowd is happy to have her back too. Oh, I need to change that announcement because we're not doing Lego Star Wars anymore. And now for our women's main event here in the Queen's Court. It's going to be Crazy May Lardladle up against Belle Sanders. Okay, we've had a change there. Let me get my cards ready here. Originally on the card, it was the Hags up against the Shield Mains, but looks like it's just going to be Crazy May and the women's champion, Belle Sanders. Looks like we will not see Varja and Gelna after all. I don't know if we'll see Devious Dora around or not, but it'll be Crazy May for sure. And Belle is already there in the ring. And here comes Crazy May. She takes one look at the champion. She nods her head, says, no, she's not going in there. But wait, there's Gelna. And Gelna's going to force her back into the ring. The ref has them both in. There's the bell. The match is official, and here we go. So whether she wants to or not, Crazy May's in there with the women's champion and going to take advantage. Nice little hip toss right into a big kick. And down goes the champion. Oh, and we got an ad break going. Oh, well. Big stomp to the back. Now to the ankle. And now Crazy May's going to do some ground and pound here. She doesn't have her hag sister, Devious Dora, with her, but we've seen her in singles action before do well, and she's holding her own right now. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrog over, very nimble for a big hag, and an Alabama slam. Big stomp to the leg again. Systematic trying to take that leg out. Waits for Belle Sanders to pull herself up, and double knees to the back. Flips her over. Stomp on that leg again. Holds it out and a knee drop. She's definitely trying to take that leg out on Belle Sanders here. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. As the ad will end in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And nice eat defeat there by Crazy May. She's a lot more nimble than people give her credit for. Puts a fist up in the air to celebrate as Belle gets to her feet and comes right in with a running neck breaker. Caught Crazy May by surprise. Chastises her, now comes right back in. Quick kick to the gut. And now just throws Crazy May down hard onto the mat, pulls her right back up. Quick kick. Wraps her up, lifts her up. And going for a torture rack here. Gonna try to make Crazy May submit, but nope, she gets loose. A lot of weight to keep balance there, and Paul, it looks like she lost the balance. Quick kick doesn't do a whole lot to Crazy May. Didn't feel much of it, but walks right into a clothesline. Another clothesline. Kick misses. Nice spin around and leg trip by Bell, and now the ladies champion has the momentum going. Hooks the leg. But kicks out after 2. And now it's Crazy May who's not looking too well. Looks like she needs one of her own healing potions. Hits the Cyclone. That big roundhouse kick. It's going to go upstairs. Some old-fashioned rope work here. Springboard elbow, but nobody home. You can see that grin on Crazy May's face. She had that all set up. Hard whip into the corner. Big running knee. Throws her out. Wraps her up. Has her by the back of the neck. Brings her over to the ropes. Spins her over. Bounces at some pinball time. With those forearm shots to the kidneys. And down goes Bell. Flips her over. Big stomp on that leg again. And now Crazy May's going upstairs. Be wary, everyone. Here comes the earthquake. Big elbow drop from the top rope. Goes out as Bell rolls herself outside the ring. And Crazy May's not going to let her get a short rest in. Comes in with the strikes. And big clubbing forearm. Brings her down to the clothesline. Big stomp to the face. And a knee shot to the head. Bell had some momentum going here, and now Crazy May's getting it back with some strikes here. Bell grabs the leg to block the kick, gets an elbow shot in, picks her up, sit out body slam, straight down. Pulls her up to her feet, big kick, and a spear into the retaining wall right in front of the Diet Water sign. And now Bell dances a little jig of her own to celebrate. Goes right back to Crazy May, pulls her up. And it looks like she may be willing to settle for a count out here. Count is at 8. Crazy May gets in before the count and now comes in with the strikes of her own. Big flurry of blows here. And now hard whip into the ropes. Flips her over. Kind of a back body drop, but Bell springs right back up. Walks into more of a flurry of blows from the Hag. Hard whip into the corner. And big running knee again. Wraps her up. Big body slam straight down. Little helicopter spin on top. And slaps her back behind the head. Bell gets up to her feet. Quick kick. Pulls her up. Lifts her up in a suplex. No, she's going to go for the Pharaoh. Try to cast her into the Pharaoh with the sleeper hold. Has it locked in good. Legs holding Bell down. Bell trying to get free. Is able to roll over. Getting some elbows to the ribs and gets loose. Before passing out from the hold. Old-fashioned veal throw had her spinning. Soccer kick to the side, and now hooks the leg for the pin. But Crazy May kicks out again. Pulls her up to her feet. Scoops her up. Sit out body slam again. But Crazy May's right back up, and a quick kick. Wraps her up. Going for the torture rack again. Trying to get Crazy May to tap out. Don't think she's done enough damage to the back. And Crazy May's able to get loose. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Nice over the shoulder throw. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And Bell kicks out. Crazy May's throwing a fit. She thought she had it right there. Pulls her up. Goes for the kick. Gets blocked. Walks, spins right into a forearm shot, and the strikes keep coming from Bell. Hits the Cyclone once again. Hooks the leg for the pin. And the victory, a hard-fought one, goes to our women's champion, Our Lady of Valor, Belle Sanders. There you see that final Cyclone that finished it off. Crazy May gave her a good fight, however. Showing that this gunslinger has claws. 3-star match, 3.5. And that will bring us to the end of this series of matches. And we will move on to our next show, which is going to be the men's side of things, which I need to set those matches up. So we're going to go to a short little intermission here. I promise this will not take too long, as I've got the matches all written out. It's just going to be a matter of getting them all plugged in and put in the right order and all that jazz. So we're going to go to intermission. We will be right back. All right, with that, didn't take too long. Fortunately, we got the matches set up. Let me show you. Let's take a look, see if there's any new news here. Crazy May Lard Ladle was cleared for the medical staff to compete, which we saw about there. So all is good there. And she did very well in her match. So in the men's matchup series, we go into the round table. We have Doxel Rusabin defending the Hunter's Mark, and this will be his third bearing of the Hunter's Mark if he wins this match. I think this is his third. Yeah, this will be his third, as he will be trying to bear the Hunter's Mark against Callius Lucidus. In other singles action, we have Rufus Combs going up against Morduk. We have Miney out of the three kobolds in the trench coat going up against the Dungeon Master. We have Novar Xanatron going up. Wait a minute, have I got a duplication here? No, I do not. Okay. I thought maybe I had a duplication, but I don't. We have Novar Xanatron going up against Jarduk Bunka. We have the tag team of the Back Alley Boys going up against the Paladins. And in our main event, we have Novar. Oh, I do have that messed up here. That needs to be... I need to fix that match here real quick. You're going to watch to see how the sausage is made here, everyone. All right, that's correct. And this needs not to be Ben Blasium, because he's in the other match. He'll be going up against Ben Varde de Mustaine. There we go. And that is the main event here in men's tag team action. The grouping of Ben and Vin going up against Laura Dubda and Curtis the Pistol Powell, two of the three members of the Triangle, the faction led by our men's Master Melee champion, Jarduk Munka. So, let's go ahead and head back to Dietwater Arena. Again, this will be Doxel Rusabin's third time bearing the men's Hunter's Mark. He's 2 wins away from getting a title shot against Jarduk. Callius Lucidus would love to spoil those plans and have the chance to earn that title shot himself. So this will be an interesting matchup here, definitely. Both of these two are not afraid to take to the air. They're very good in the technical side. So let's see what happens with this match here as we return back to Dietwater Arena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Men's Internet Fighting Championship.
Coming out first, out of the sci-fi tabletop RPG realm, it is Callius Lucidus. He is here from the Delta Quadrant. His ship crashed here. He's been unable to repair his ship because our technology isn't as far along as his is. So as he tries to find what he needs to get his ship repaired or wait for a rescue to come, he is here in Grappler's Keep. A little crash landing while exploring the Milky Way. And looks like he's ready, set and ready to go. And here comes the person with the belt. Excuse me. He is our Tiefling Blood Hunter, here to try to seek out and rid the world, including Grappler's Keep of Evil. It is Doxel Rusabin. He is hoping to earn that title shot. He needs a win here tonight over Callius, then one more win against whoever he fights next week. And gets himself ready to go here, showing himself to the crowd. He's got a good contingent of fans here. It looks like he's set and ready to go. And here's the belt. This is the men's version of the Hunter's Mark. I cannot get the side plates to cooperate with me in a lot of the versions of the game here, so just have to put up with it. Back to the ring.
And his opponent from the pits of hell, weighing in at 219 pounds, he is the men's internet fighting champion,
Doxel Rusabin holding that belt up proudly, showing the Blood Hunter the hand sign representing the Blood Hunters. Takes the belt. The ref takes the belt, shows it to the challenger, acknowledges it, holds it for everyone to see once again. We should have a good match here tonight, everyone, with this one. Callius looks loose. Doxel is focused and ready to go. There's the bell, and here we go. And Doxel comes out swinging first with the strikes and chops, grabs the leg. Dragon whip takedown. He's going right after him. Big forearm shot to the side of the head. Callius holding that knee a little bit. And Doxel going right after it. Big series of elbow drops. 360 circle around. Grabs the leg again. He wants to go for that leg. Try to maybe set it up for the Blood Hunter. Make him submit. Grabs the leg again. He's being ruthless in this one. Stands over him, mocking Callius. Goes for some sort of shot that Callius rolls out of the way from. Nice springboard, but nobody home. Doxel was able to dodge and goes right back after Callius. Big series of strikes. And nice little hip toss. Slams him down. Stomp to the face, and the stomps continue. Ooh, big knee drop to the back of the head. Not good. Not a lot for Callius right now, but now he's able to counter with the dragon screw of his own. Flips him over. Big stomp onto the leg. What works for one, I guess, will work for another. And kicks out after two. Callius waits in the corner. Doxel comes after him and just throws him hard into the turnbuckle once. Big knife edge chop there. Grabs the leg. He's been going after. Big kick as it stands there undefensed on the rope. Hip toss slam again. Callius pops right back up though. Gets whipped hard into the ropes. Drops down. Spins around. Nice little quick German suplex there. And Callius is going to roll outside and rethink things. As Doxel waits. Mocks him to come in. Senton flip over the rope and nails him. Flips the arm up. Big stomp right onto the triceps. Pulls him right up to his feet again. Scoops him up. Skull crusher and to a face plant right into the Eldritch Blast safety mat. Stomps onto the arm again. Flips him over. Big soccer kick to the back. Pulls him up to his feet. Doxel has the champion's advantage. He cannot lose the belt on a countout. Slams him hard into the wall again. Grabs the leg, and tell me if you've seen this before. He's going right after that knee again. Pulls him up to his feet. And now throws him back inside the ring. Loosens himself up as Callis is holding that knee. Appears to be hurting bad. He's waiting. He's shooting it for the Eldritch Blast. And nails it. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And it is over. A third successful defense and bearing of the Hunter's Mark. Hits the Eldritch Blast. And the victory goes to Doxel Rusabin.
Here is your winner, and still Internet Fighting.
He knows he's one match away from earning that title shot against Jarduk Munka. 2-star match. It didn't last long, but it was effective. And now we have more men's singles action here as we have out of the Weird Wild West. We have Rufus Combs going up against the Baron of the Keep, Morduk, out of the superhero realm. In case you're wondering what that crown is from, we had a coronation tournament a couple of months back, and he won it for the men. So until we do it again, he is the official Baron of the Keep. And coming out first, out of the Weird Wild West, it is Rufus Combs.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 240 pounds, Rufus Combs.
Making his way, he's a U.S. Marshal from the Weird Wild West. As we mentioned earlier, he was leading the posse that was chasing Curtis the Pistol Powell and Bill Sanders and the rest of their gang until they all got caught in that time loop vortex that brought them out of the Weird Wild West here to Grappler's Keep. So since he cannot marshal in the Wild West, he's going to do his marshaling services here. And he'll be going up against Morduk here tonight. So always keeping an eye out for a chance to go after Curtis. They are big. They will always be rivals with each other. And coming out is out of the superhero realm, our super smart superhero who has saved the world more times than it knows. Now here to show once again how brains can defeat brawn.
And his opponent from Santa Fe, New Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds,
Morduk making his way to the ring. Says both Reed Richards and Tony Stark were fashioned after him. That he was the real life inspiration for both. He is definitely a favorite with the fans here. And now wears that crown proudly. And is not afraid to get the crowd going. Gonna go for the crowd reaction once again. Something you don't see a whole. We got two faces going at it here. Should be a good matchup. Rufus is loose. Morduk is ready as well, it looks like. There's the bell, and here we go. And Rufus is going to take the offense first, scoops him up on the shoulder. Right for Snake Eyes. Pulls him up, gets the arm strikes going. Big series of forearm shots, spins him around, and now just traps him on the top rope there, trying to slow down the airflow. Get any advantage he can. Big series of strikes and kicks there. Now hard whip into the corner. Scoops him up and is going to put him in the tree of woe this early in the match. And now just puts the boot right on the chin as Morduk tumbles down. Pulls him up to his feet. Big series of chops. Hard whip into the ropes. Big running knee. And now he's going to hook the leg for an early pin attempt. But only a 1 count. Goes for stomp. This time Morduk gets out of the way. But walks right into a big running bulldog. Rufus catches his breath as Morduk pulls himself up and gets clotheslined out of the ring onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Pulls him up to his feet and now throws him right back in. Way before the town count. Goes up top rope. But Morduk is ready. Gets a shot in, causes Rufus to miss, and now tries to take control. Shot to the back. Whip in and a big drop kick off the rope. Gets some stomps going of his own and then gets bulldogged again. And we got another ad break in progress. Sorry about that, everyone. Big forearm shot, another forearm shot. Wraps him up. Good old-fashioned pile driver. And now Rufus hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Morduk back up to his feet. Tries to prevents himself from being taken in the turnbuckle with some elbows to the gut. Wraps him up. Hard whip into the turnbuckle and a big flying forearm. Rufus is right there, picks him up, and an over-the-shoulder drop. Big stomp to the arm. Pulls him up, and now the big double axe handle to the back. As Rufus has had most of the control here, elbow drop. He's going to go upstairs once again. Morduk is up to his feet, though, and goes after him. Shot to the leg. But Rufus still gets off and hits the tomahawk chop from the top rope. Goes for a quick kick, maybe trying to go for the quick draw. Morduk blocks it. Wraps him up, spins him over. No neck breaker, a big forearm to the back of the head. Pulls him up. Sets things up and goes right for the brain drain. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. And Rufus kicks out. For those of you just getting back from that ad break, Rufus had control, then Morduk got some shots in, hit the brain drain onto Rufus, but Rufus kicked out as Rufus tried to go for the quick draw. Now Morduk has him wrapped up. Exploder suplex, no, small package driver instead. And now pulls him up, but Rufus is ready. Nice page turn reversal. Shows a disrespectful sign there to either Morduk or the crowd. Pulls him up, and a power bomb hitting the rope. All the ropes coming down. Hooks the leg, and pushes out at 2. Big stomp to the back of the head by Rufus onto Morduk. Another big clubbing forearm shot. Hard whip into the ropes. Big running knee. Pulls him up. And now just has a hold of the fence, just stretching whatever he can get a hold of here. Almost ripping the pince nez off of Morduk's face. He rolls out. Rufus tries to go out and fall, and now he comes back in. He's going to wait for the count, it looks like, maybe. Nope, he's going up top rope. And a double axe handle from the top rope nails Morduk right on top of the head. Pulls him up. Morduk kicks free. Shot to the gut by Rufus. Kick by Morduk. Exchanging strikes here. Morduk picks him up. Inside out suplex. Pulls the arm out. Big stomp right onto the elbow, it looked like. And now Morduk is chastising Rufus. Wraps him up. Hits him with the DDT. Puts him up. And another stomp onto the arm. Pulls him back up to his feet once again. Throws him back inside the ring. Mocking Rufus to get up. And now he comes back to the ring before the 10 count. Pulls him up. Big forearm strike. Grabs the arms and legs. Making sure he's clear of the ropes. Gets him towards the center of the ring. And now hooks the leg for the pin. But no, Rufus kicks out. Rufus slowly getting to his feet. Big forearm strike again. And walks right into a quick kick from Rufus. Pulls him up. And big double axe handle to the back. As Rufus is trying to come back into this. Goes up second rope. Waiting for Morduk to get up. Morduk's ready though. Forearm shot and just throws him down. Has him up. Ripcord knee. Mocking him to get up. Rufus slowly does. Morduk has him up. Big forearm smash again and down goes Rufus, who rolls outside of the ring. Morduk waiting for Rufus to come back in. Leaps over senton. I think misses. Nope, he caught Rufus. Rufus is down. He did make contact. Pulls him up. Scoops him up into a gut buster. Pulls him up again. Ripcord knee again, and down he goes. Down goes Rufus. His count goes to 3. Wraps him up. Quick snap suplex. Goes for stomp, and Rufus is up. Heads towards the ring. Now hits a knife edge chop. Kick to the gut to get free by Morduk, and now Morduk throws Rufus back in. Morduk is going up top. Big elbow drop from the top rope. This might be it for Rufus. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. And no, he kicks out. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. Hard whip into the corner. Big flying forearm shot. Throws him down. He's going up. Hits the brain drain once again. This might do it. There's the count. And that will do it. And the victory goes to the Baron of the Keep, Morduk. There you saw the first brain drain. And I think that was the final one there. Here's a second shot at it. As Morduk finishes off the Marshall.
Here is your winner, Morduk.
A big win for him. Well executed match, but Morduk was able to take control, again showing the power of brain over brawn. Celebrating in front of the fans. 3.5 stars, a good one there. Pardon me while I get a drink. Need some diet water there. As the Dungeon Master and Miney have a rivalry going on here, Miney says that no one is taking he and his fellow kobold seriously. Dungeon Master says there's nothing serious about you guys at all. You're just a running gag, 3 kobolds and a manager in a trench coat. Miney is intending to says he can prove otherwise. He beat the Dungeon Master last week. We'll see if the Dungeon Master gets revenge this week or not. As we return to Diet Water Arena. And coming out first, it is the Dungeon Master.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Main Street, USA, weighing in at 220 pounds, Dungeon Master.
Alright, he didn't like the fact that he lost, as he said, to a mere kobold last week. He says the game belongs to him. That includes everything that happens inside the dice tray. But last week it was Miney who got the 1, 2, 3. Got hit with the Watch Me Fly and it was over. You can see the Dungeon Master's not too happy. As he tries to get the crowd going here. With mixed results. He says it's all about the game, and he is the game. Former Mittens Master Melee Champion lost the belt to Jarduk Munka. And now he is ready for his opponent. Accompanied by his manager Mo, the man in the trench coat. Nope, Mo is not here.
Weighing in at 220 pounds,
Making his way to the ring, he is Miney. The other two kobolds being Eenie and Meanie. He is Miney, and of course the manager has to be Mo. Had a successful match last time out against the Dungeon Master. Hopes to repeat that success again. Kobolds maybe not necessarily the most popular ones here. And he actually kind of encouraging the booing a little bit. Says that sometimes proving the naysayers wrong is motivation. And here we go, right to the match. And Miney goes right after him, but the Dungeon Master wraps him up. Gonna show off some core strength here, holding him up. The blood rushing to the head of Miney. And there's the release on the suplex. Dungeon Master going right after him, holding him down, and then just brute forcing him down. And now looks like he's trying to choke some of the life out of Miney here. Big forearm shot to the back, and another one. Gets the fist shots going here and slams him straight down onto the mat. Looks like Miney might be bleeding. The DM goes right for more ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. Pulls him up. Slams the knee down into the mat with the knee breaker here. And now is going for ground and pound again. Slams him face down again. It's been all DM so far. Pulls him up. Big double axe handle shot to the back. Flips him over. And hooks the legs over. He's going for an Indian deathlock here. Trying to make Miney submit. He breaks the hold. I guess he just wanted to do the damage. Wasn't going for the full submission yet. Miney blocks that move. Gets a shot to the gut. The DM kicks free. And now hard whip into the rope. Shoulder blocks go nowhere. Kind of equal. Hooks him over. And a nice neck breaker by Miney. Springboard into a big drop kick. Caught the DM by surprise. Quick kick. Wraps him up. And he's going to go for a power bomb. It looks like he's going to throw the DM out of the dice tray. And now he goes up and celebrates as the DM flexes as well. And now Miney comes after him. Again, says the DM's trying to steal his thunder. The DM grabs him, throws him into the retaining wall. Big clubbing forearm shot there. Hooks the leg, nice Russian leg sweep. But Miney pops right back up. Oh, and a pancake slam by the DM, almost hitting the ring apron. And the DM goes back to the ground and pound. Hooks the arm, hammerlocks him, and lifts him up into a shoulder drop. Sounds like a pump handle slam of sorts. And now throws Miney back into the ring. This count goes to 6. The Dungeon Master makes his way back in. Miney's ready. Big flying clothesline. Hooks the leg. Quick kick misses by the Dungeon Master. Miney comes with a series of blows here. And a big running kobold kick. And now Miney's trying to get the crowd going. Has him by the leg. Oh, nicely executed enziguri by the DM. Goes for the grab, catch, and misses. And Miney gets some kicks in on the hamstring. Swing and a miss. Nice pull down maneuver there by Miney. Miney showing some good moves here in the match. Whips him in. And a big double stomp to the shoulders. Miney's feeling pretty good right now. Springboard body splash. Waits for the DM to get up. Pulls him up to his feet the rest of the way. Grabs him by the arm. Hammer locks it down. Has him down to one knee. DM punching his way out. And does. Wraps him up. Headlock and then a fist to the jaw. Now he gets the kick. He looks like he's going to go for it and hits the nat 20. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And the Dungeon Master hits the nat 20 and gets the victory over Miney. And the Dungeon Master's not stopping. He's threatening the ref. As Miney's still recovering from the shot here, the ref standing over him. And what's going on here? The Dungeon Master's getting the table out. As Miney gets to his feet, he threatens the ref again. Again nails Miney with the headshot. Is the DM going to try to put Miney through a table? He's got it set up. Pulls him up. Has him set. Choke slams him up and throws Miney through the table. Come on, Dungeon Master, you won the match already. This is totally unnecessary. And with that, the Dungeon Master now leaves the arena. A little shocked at what we saw there, folks. 3-star match, but not the kind of ending you would expect from a match like this. All right. Oh, we had change in the match here. I thought we were going to be seeing our men's champion set. It's going to be Novar Zentron against Dynamo out of the men's tag team known as Power and Glory. He is out of our Cyberverse tag team partner with Checkmate. Very good aerial ability versus Novar Zentron, who is power and technique. So this will be a fun singles matchup to see here. We have a rivalry going on right now between Novar Zentron, who holds the men's bag of holding. He can cash that in any time against Jarduk Munka. And it looked like Jarduk has been trying as of late to try to force Novar to go up against him head-to-head, kind of preventing, either tried to force him to cash in the bag of holding before or during a match, or to maybe prevent him from doing so. But tonight it's going to be Novar against Dynamo. And coming out first, it is Novar Xanatrone, bearer of the men's bag of holding.
Making his way to the ring from Babylon.
Doesn't have it with him.
216 pounds. Nomi Sander Troy.
He is a cleric of the Forge. He was expelled from his temple because he felt that they wanted him to make superior weapons with inferior supplies, and now carries a chip on his shoulder the size of a warhammer, bigger than the warhammer he has tattooed to his arm. Making his way towards the ring, he is a Earth Genasi, and says he knows better than anyone else whether the materials you give him are good or bad, but he will make the most out of what he's given at the Forge. And you can see the strength he has built up swinging that hammer at the Forge, working the bellows. Goes up in the corner to greet the crowd once again. And looks like they are set. He's set and ready. And here comes his opponent.
And his opponent, representing Power and Glory from Chroma City, weighing in at 198 pounds, Dynamic.
Alright, Dynamo making his way. He's here out of the Cyberverse. He and Checkmate hacked their way here, looking to bring the Cyberverse here to our world, whether everyone wants it or not. Making his way down. More known as a tag in the tag team realm with his partner Checkmate in the team Power and Glory. But he's not afraid to mix it up in singles action. We've seen him a time or two in singles activity. Alright, looks like Dynamo's ready. Is it going to be Power versus a high flyer? Can Novar ground him, or will Dynamo take to the skies and shoot down our Genasi cleric? There's the bell, and here we go. And Novar comes with the power real quick. Big strikes. Grabs the arm. Big Russian leg sweep. Pulls him up. Nope, pulls him back into an uppercut. Big stomp by Novar. And now go for the single leg camel clutch here, but nope. Dynamo gets a hold of the rope. Ref makes him break it. Knee drop to the head. Dynamo rolls outside. Novar goes to the other side. Good experience here. Forearm shot kind of glanced off. Dynamo gets a hold and does a nice little throw of his own, showing he's got some strength there to go with it. Novar wraps him up, and a big sweeping suplex there outside the ring on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Big stomp. Pulls him up to his feet, and here come the big strikes by Novar. Waits now, pulls him up, and drops him right onto the retaining wall. As the count goes to 5. Novar throws him back in. He's going to go up top. And a big elbow drop from the top rope from Novar Xanatrone. Pulls Dynamo up to his feet. Goes for that finisher. Nice spinning Hurricane Rana. Novar had him set up for the Forge Hammer. Dynamo was able to block it out well, and now goes up. And he's got him locked in the octopus. Trying to get a submission, but nope. Novar is able to break out of it. You saw it had some effect there. Dynamo showing some power with a spine buster. And hooks the leg, going for a pin, but only a 1 count. Springboard into a moonsault, it looked like. And Novar is going to roll out and try to regroup. Dynamo's going right after him. No short rest here. Wraps him up. Half Nelson suplex. Impressive. Showing some strength to go with the agility here. Not afraid to do some ground and pound. Hooks him up. Avalanche slam. Standing shooting star press there. Grabs him by the leg. Big kick, stomp right onto the hamstring. Try to take the foundation away from the big guy. Throws him back inside the ring. Leaps over the top rope, goes for stomp and misses. And now as Novar comes back, some measured strikes. Wraps him up. Double hook. Has him up. And a big neck breaker coming down. Big stomp. He's going for pounding the iron. Stomping his way all the way around, as he calls it. And looks like he's ready to do things. And now there's the forge hammer. He hits it. Crab walks over. And it is over. And the win goes to Novar Zanatron. But with this, here comes Jarduk Munka, the Master Melee Champion. You see they're jawing right now as Jarduk walks his way around. He's going to come into the ring. Belt in hand. Nope, he's going to stay on the apron, it looks like. Novar's inviting him to come in, and he does. Jarduk holding the belt up in front of Novar as Novar speaks. As the stare down continues. Jarduk is not only is Novar keeping an eye on Jarduk to cash in the bag of holding briefcase. Looks like Jarduk is saying, I'm keeping my eye on you as well. 3-star match. And now we are scheduled for tag team action here. Let's see what happens. It's going to be singles action here as it's going to be Othniel out of the Paladins is going to be going against Ethan Drake from the Back Alley Boys. Some one-on-one action, kind of a captain's match kind of thing it looks like here. So that's what we have going on here tonight. Should be interesting to see how these two work out with each other. The Back Alley's fighting style versus the pure fighting style out of the Paladins. Speaking of which,
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Camelot, weighing in at 200 pounds, Goldman Knight.
the Golden Knight himself, Othniel, getting ready to make his way down to the dice tray. A paladin of the pure light, of the true light, here to grant salvation through dedication to the ring. To him and his tag team partner, Scandalon Obadiah IV, the ring is holy, the ring is perfect, the ring is sacred, and should be treated as such. And anything done there should be done with the strictest code of honor. And that's the way they try to approach any match. That anytime they break that, it's because it's to stop those that initiate the breaking of that honor first. As he makes his way towards the ring. Wipes his feet as he prepares to go in. And looks like Othniel is ready to go. And here comes his opponent. Let the mic go.
From the west side, weighing in at 219 pounds,
Ethan Drake, out of the Noir RPG realm. Street thug who fancies himself as the Prince of the Boulevard. His tag team partner, Pierce Lincoln, is his bodyguard and enforcer, but he does not have Pierce here with him tonight. It'll be him himself against Othniel. We will see what he is able to do. Fairly well accomplished as a singles wrestler as well, but he loves having that big powerhouse of Pierce Lincoln at his side. And it looks like we're set and ready. There's the bell, and here we go. Ethan comes out firing first, but a nice hip toss to stop all those swinging punches from Ethan. Othniel pulls him up. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. And a nice drop kick there. Springboard into a body press. And already hooking the leg for the pin. But nope, Ethan kicks out a little bit too early. Big clubbing forearm shot. Has Ethan up on one leg. Another big clubbing forearm. Ethan comes up, swinging and striking as another ad break begins and hits a DDT onto Othniel, who regroups by going outside. Ethan comes after, breaks his way out of that grip, pulls him up, and an electric chair drop by Ethan Drake onto Othniel. Pulls him up to his feet, throws him back inside. And he signals to have everyone watch as he comes in. Pulls out the ups. Nice swinging neck breaker. And another neck breaker by Ethan Drake. Goes for a shotgun drop kick but misses. Othniel springs up. Springboard body press. Hooks the leg again. But only a 1 count this time. Othniel wraps him up. Scoops him up. Big fall away slam. He goes right back after him. Doesn't even let him get up. Big clubbing forearm shot. As Ethan rolls towards the corner. Another forearm shot by Othniel as he flexes for the crowd. Ethan gets up. Tries to take advantage. Whips Othniel into the ropes. And a nice quick German suplex there by Ethan, showing some strength there. Quick strike. Goes up. Hits him with the hit. He hits the street with him. Catches Othniel by surprise. You just saw Ethan hit the street, and now he's going for the pin. But no, Othniel kicks out. Ethan hits that out of nowhere. Thought he had it. Hooks him up. Tries to wrap him up. Now Othniel elbows his way free. Now hard whip into the corner. Big elbow, and Ethan goes down. Pulls him out. Alley-oops him out into a mini powerbomb. Holds him for the pin, but only a 1 count as Ethan quickly gets the shoulder up and now rolls outside. Othniel waiting for him to come back in. He's not going to wait. Leaps over, lands off, pushes off the rope, and hits the big flying forearm onto Ethan, who's down on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Big stomp to the face by Othniel. Deadlift up. Hits the powerbomb. Pulls him up. Throws him down the way towards the entrance ramp. Throws out a war cry. And a big knee drop onto Ethan. As now we get the spotlight on him. Comes back off again. As they get down. Big stomp to the back of the leg. Pulls him up. Is he going to go for another smite? He hits it. Pulls him up to his feet. Throws Ethan further up the ramp. And now sprints in. He's going to go for a count-out victory if he can get it. Count goes to 8. As he stands in at ease. Ethan trying to get up in time. Count is at 9. He stops and Othniel comes after him. He decides he wants to win this in the ring. Ethan kicks his way free. Nice power slam by Othniel as the count restarts again. Big stomp. I think it was kind of a case. Ethan quit running because he saw the count, and Othniel says, I'm not going to let you try to get out of this as a quitter. I'm going to come back after you. Throws him back inside the ring. Goes for the pin. But nope, Ethan kicks out. As Othniel tries to scoops him up. Has him in fireman's carry, but no, Ethan Drake gets free. Works his way loose. Whips Othniel into the ropes. Big elbow shot, but doesn't go in there. Quick kick. Pulls him up. Spins around. He's going to go for the smite, and he nails it. Goes for the pin. And the victory goes to Ethan Drake. To Othniel, I'm sorry. Big pinfall victory over Ethan. Ethan there still in the ring holding the arm. Othniel offers a handshake. Ethan takes it. Well played match by both. Othniel just a little too much for the Prince of the Boulevard. 3.5-star match. That was a good one there, folks. And now we go to our main event here for the night. 2 of the 3 members of Jardak Munka's Triangle, Curtis the Pistol Powell and Lore Odubda, will be going up against the tag team of Bende Mustaine and Vin Blasting. Vin Blasting has his new manager, his muse, Aura, here with him again tonight. So, this should be a fun matchup here as we see the Triangle taking on 2 of the more powerful big men here in Grappler's Keep, both out of the fantasy realm, Lore Fantasy, and Curtis Powell, of course, out of the Weird Wild West. This should be an interesting tag team, as we've seen Lore and Curtis in tag team action once, 2 weeks ago, our last show. They did well. We'll see how well. This is the first time we'll see Vin and Ben together. We'll see how well they work as a tag team. And coming out first, that will be the music for Benvarde de Mustaine, our red paladin, our red dragonborn paladin of Bahamut, warlock of Tiamat. Towel in hand. Benvarde de Mustaine making his way to the ring, our original men's Master Melee champion, until he was defeated by the Dungeon Master when he cashed in his 4 times of bearing the men's hunter's mark. Ben was a very popular short-term champion, still popular with the crowd. As you can see by the crowd reaction, he still gets pretty good pop from the crowd. Especially that fan who just got a free towel. Looks like Ben is ready to go. And now coming out is his tag team partner. Already out here is his manager, his muse, Aura. As she waits for her subject, our Goliath Bard, the heavy metal bard himself, Vin Blasting, makes his way towards the ring. Aura, his muse, right there beside him. leading him down. Finn says he's always followed his muse aura, and now he's doing it here in the ring as well. Not only his inspiration for his songs and his music, but now his inspiration here inside the ring. As you can see, he's already popular, and you can see the crowd likes Aura as well. Vin Blast team is ready to go. So we have the first half of our tag team match is out and ready to roll. And now we wait for the remaining half. Coming out together, they are members of the Triangle.
414 pounds, the Triangle of Terror.
Curtis, the Pistol Pal, out of the Weird Wild West. Gunslinger has seen many strange sights, even before being caught in the time portal that brought him here, and his partner, Laura Dubda, Gentleman Thief, who's sneaky for the fun, as well as the Prophet. Our Dark Elf Rogue and our Gunslinger out of the Weird Wild West. An interesting combination. They are the underlings of our Master Melee champion, Jarduk Bunka. Let's see how it's going to be here. It's going to be Ben starting off first against Lore. These two fought against each other in the inaugural match to determine the first Master Melee Championship. Ben scoops him up. Nice little power slam there, and he's already hooking the leg for the pin. Curtis coming for the save, and Ben comes after Curtis. Whips him out. Ben. Big military press slam. Big stomp. And Ben taking it, trying to take Curtis out. Aura liking what she sees. Big power bomb out of Ben de Mustaine. And now the big elbow drop onto the Dark Elf. And now it's ground and pound time. These two know each other all too well. Waits in the ring for him to get up. And Laura's ready. Sprung up, got him with that quick forearm. Now has that boot on the chin. And now another big stomp from Laura's Ben tries to get up. Punch to the gut. Now he's back up on his feet. Big power shot there. Wraps him up. Scoops him up and just throws him to the side. And now Laura tries to block the ground and pound. That last one gets through. Big stomp to the gut. As you see R presenting here, pointing things out. And now here comes Vin Blastine. Laura desperately tags out, and here comes Curtis, who wraps up Vin and catches him by surprise with a quick bulldog. Quick strike there. Springboard drop kick. And now goes after Ben, who caught him by surprise, gives Vin time to scoop him up. Olympic slam. Tries to pull him up again, but Curtis kicks him free. Runs with the big strikes, and now looks like I can't tell if it's a choke or a claw hold there by Vin. Laura's there with the save. Couldn't see. And now Vin's going up top rope. Knee drop, but nobody home. Curtis going to try to take advantage. Hooks the leg for the pin. As Aura looks on with concern. As Vin kicks out. Here's the tag, and Laura will come back in. Runs in. Look like he's going to try for a clothesline, but just Grab palm on the chest and slams him down. Lore whips him into the ropes. Goes for a chop. Doesn't do much. Then stops himself. Goes for a running boot, but missed. Lore dodges. Whipped into the ropes again. Scoops him up. Nice over the shoulder throw again. Hooks the leg for the pin. But Lore kicks out. Curtis was there for the save, but was not needed. Here's the tag, and Ben comes back in again. So goes for a swinging big swing clothesline miss. Codebreaker to the back by Lore. Hits him with the backstab. And now a big lifted knee shot. Holds the arm up, big stomp right onto the triceps. And with that, there's the tag. And here comes Curtis Powell. As Ben waits for him to come in. Grabs the arm. Nice Russian leg sweep by Curtis. Pulls it up. Big stomp again. And now there's that big clubbing clothesline again from Ben. Pulls Curtis up to his feet. Brings him over to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. There's the tag. We'll see what they're setting up here. Lifts him up. Has him across the knee and a big running knee shot to the head. Curtis rolls away from that shot, but goes nowhere. Just couldn't do anything. Now scoops him up onto his back. And nails him with a Bronco Buster. Hooks the leg. Ben waits. Now comes in, but Ben kicks out. Curtis has had enough. He's going to tag Lore back in. He comes right out with a shotgun drop kick. As Ora watches with concern, Vin pulls himself up. Here comes Lore, shoulder block, and knocks him down. And now he's going to come after Ben, who's just standing there, not trying to do anything. Wraps Ben up and face plants him onto the ring apron. That's enough. Vin comes after, but Lore gets airborne and gets the shot in on Vin. He's using that speed to his advantage. Pulls Vin up to his feet. Throws him hard into the wall. Ben slowly getting up to his feet now. As Lore is going to come back into the ring. Or showing Vin he needs to get in there. And here he comes well before the 7 count. And Lore has Vin by the head. Brings him hard into the turnbuckle. Quick tag here. Whip into the rope. Toe drop takedown and a big elbow to the back on Vin, who springs and tags Ben to Mustaine as Curtis sees him. Springboard, gets the boot in. Catches Ben by surprise. Both these guys trying to use speed to their advantage. Scoops him up. Slams him down. And now he's going to back after Vin as Ben pulls himself back into the ring. Ben takes advantage. Whips him around. Pulls him up. And big drop right onto the rope. Hooks the leg for the pin. Kicks out after 1. And here comes from and blindsides him with the clothesline. And Curtis has had enough. And here comes Lore. Ben's ready for him. Big spear. Waits for Lore to get up. Scoops him up. Has him on the shoulder. Big slam down. And now pulls him up. Lore's ready though. Nice Page Shern reversal. Quick kick. Lore wraps him up. Brings him in. Hits the flanker. Hooks the leg for the pin. But no, Ben kicks out. Vin was ready to rescue. Curtis chases him off. Lore pulls Ben up to his feet. Kick, but no. Ben blocks it, gets a kick in of his own. As Vin goes after Curtis, sidewalk slam. Ben has him up. Big slam down of Lore onto the mat. Pulls him up. Curtis throwing back in. Pulls him up. Huge power bomb. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Lore kicks out. Curtis finally up to his feet. He's been chased out by the ref. There's the tag, and here comes Vin Blastine back in. Big running knee by Lore. Caught Vin by surprise. And now Vin whips Lore hard into the corner. Big spear. Massive shoulder now just trying to choke the life out of Lore here. The ref's doing the 5 count and he breaks in time. Deadlift. And a nice slam there. He's going to go for another gut wrench. And hits another. Releases it. He's waiting for Lore to get up. And he's trying to spin the lullaby. He's got the sleeper locked in. Here comes Curtis with the save. Then forced to break. And now he comes after Curtis. Scoops him up. And just throws him out of the ring. Hooks the leg on Lore. Goes for the pin. And he kicks out. Pulls him up to his feet once again. Scoops him up. Big over the shoulder throw. He working his way around. Not sure what his plans are here. He's trying to keep an eye on Curtis, it looks like. And with that, looks like he's going to tag. And here comes Ben de Mustaine. Coming after Lore. Scoops him up. And hits the Eldritch Slam. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. Curtis is there for the save. Hits the spear onto Curtis. Pulls him away from the ropes even though he's not the legal man in the ring. Lore's back up. Catches Ben by surprise. Clubbing forearm shot from behind. Ben rolls outside. Lore goes out as well. And starts coming running after him. Keeps going with the strikes. Quick snap DDT. And now he's going to try some ground and pound onto Ben. Got a bunch of shots in there now. Big stomp. Pulls him up. Looks like Ben might be bleeding there. Throws him back inside the ring. And Ben's trying to work his way over the corners. Lore goes up top. There's the tag. And here comes Vin Blastine. And Curtis tags in from Lore. Big running clothesline by Curtis. Scoops him up. He's going to go for the Bronco Buster again. And hits it. Whoa, that match is going on so long, it timed out. On my controller, hooks the leg for the pin. But no, Vin gets the shoulder up. The Bard has not finished his tune yet. Pulls him up to his feet. Big strike there. Wraps around from behind. And inverted DDT. As he waits for Vin to get up. Wraps him up. And hits the shootout. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. Ben nowhere in sight. And the victory tonight in the main event goes to the Triangle. The team of Lore Dubda and Curtis the Pistol Powell. There you see that final Bronco Buster.
Here are your winners, the Triangle.
They were a bit smaller, outmatched in size, but they used their speed and agility to overcome that, like them or not. The Triangle as a tag team are a team to be contended with as they flex for the crowd. Whether they like it or not, 4.5 star match, probably our best ranking of the night. And that will bring us to the end of this week's entry into Grappler's Keep. I hope you enjoyed all of our matches. We'll be back next week with the Queen's Courtyard of women's matches and the men's round table. As the men will gather in the round table. Let me get everything shut down here. Hope you enjoyed all of our matches. Schedule for the next few days will be on Monday. You'll be able to catch my daughter Bonnie and we are now doing a game called Whispers in the Dark. It is a fun mystery solving game here. On Monday, we will be trying to solve a mystery known as the Cult. So we're going to have we'll have some fun with that. So let's see, who do we want to raid tonight? We got, Painting Pirate is on doing Final Fantasy, but Prax is on, so we'll probably go there. Let me make sure if there's anyone else that might be of interest. Nope, no one else. I think we'll go with Prax as our raid here tonight. I think she's doing her book club tonight. Yeah. We'll go ahead and go there. Good friend of the channel. Get this spelled out here. Double check I got it spelled right. Alright, so we'll raid there. So, again, we'll have family night with Whispers in the West on Monday night. Wednesday night will be it'll probably be on Encounter Online as we do our 4-person multiplayer play of Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm playing a stealth archer by the name of Dean Keen Nova. Won't take hard to guess where I got that name from. As we're working our way through that adventure, we're going to stop that ad break here. We don't need ad breaks while we're getting ready to raid. And then we'll be back then Saturday afternoons at 1 p.m. You can catch me on the Wandering DMs channel as we are doing an RPG called Scion, Birth of the New Gods, as the party is now finally back together, and looks like we're going to try to figure out why someone is trying to destroy all of the different and try to prevent the destruction of the rest of the underworlds. The Celtic one has been taken out, and now we're trying to help. We may have to try to see what we can do to help save the others, which might help alleviate some of the stuff that's going on up in the living world. So we'll see what happens with that, and then we'll be back here next week again with more Grapplers Keep Action. So if you like what you see here, join us on Discord. The links are there in the chat. We welcome you to join there. We have areas to talk about all the different games. You can show other creative stuff you may be working on. We also have a special section there called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we heavily believe in the power of prayer. We know it is real. We know it is powerful. We know it works. We've seen it, what it has done for ourselves as well as friends and family. So if you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there in the Prayer Closet, and we'll be praying for you. And this just is in a case of prayers and wishes, and then no one does anything, because I keep a list on Evernote of everyone who's on my prayer list and all that, so I can remember and keep track of what the responses are to those prayers. So please feel free, if you want that kind of spiritual support, please place it there. If it's something that's a little bit private or personal that you don't necessarily want the rest of the world seeing, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on. So please feel free to take advantage of that kind of spiritual support if you would like it. So with that, let's go ahead and get ready to raid Praxagorth Esmaphoria and join her book club there. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays. But there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.
But if I go on and be like, hey, Hawkeye, welcome in, Raiders. We have been chatting about one of my new favorite authors, Isabel Ibanez. I'm now on a full